What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get the show on the road, guys. We do have Chad in the building. We are going to go ahead and get him in here. Chad, my brother, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, you better guess who I'm taking at the 1-4 there. All
I
right, guys.
I have no problems.
Yeah.
I don't care who gets picked. I have a good pick lined up.
All right. Well, we got Bijan, we got Tavion in the building, J Ram in the building, Gus, Chad, Thor, Rowdy, Hoff at the 1-8, Jason, Silva, Mixer at the 111, Darth at the 112. Shout out to all the new people, man. Shout out to Tavion. Shout out to and then Mixer. That's only new people. Mixer's here from last year. Shout out to no. I don't know where J Ram is, man. I thought he was here. He did pay 14 minutes ago. See, I don't understand people at that point.
I don't get it either.
At all. Yeah, now he's back. It's all good. It's all good. It happens. It happens. How's your day so far, broski?
Been good. Good day off.
Good day out. How was your nap?
It was awesome. It was needed. I went to see Spider-Man last night. I
How
went
was
to
that?
Spider-Man super late. It didn't live up to my expectations, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, usually I don't pause there. Usually I just let it keep going. But I had people bitching at me recently that it's my fault that they're not here recently. So gotta adapt to the situation. But Gibbs does go there at the 1-2. Now I did tell you that I was gonna go maybe with Puka or
I
Christian
don't care.
McCaffrey, and I'm fine with
I don't
either
care who you
one.
go with.
But I just don't think I'm gonna get a. I personally don't think, guys, I'm getting a running back at the 2-9. So I do think I'm gonna go with McCaffrey here, and I think I'm gonna go take a wide receiver there at the 2-9 instead. I think that's the only option I have here at the 1-4. Even
And
though I
I'm
do
not going
like
to reach for Jonathan Taylor, so I'm
Puka,
taking Nakua.
even though I like Puka, don't get me wrong, but and when we're in the earlier, we have to do a little bit different there, especially there at the 2-9. Because if I take a wide receiver at the 2-9, I'm thinking maybe a running back at the 3-4, running back at the 5-4-9, and then a wide receiver at the 5-4. So that's how I'm thinking. We'll see how it goes. Puka does go there at the 1-5. JSN and Jonathan Taylor. Bro, have you seen Jonathan Taylor's numbers when Daniel Jones was healthy last year, or no?
I just know he's a stud.
Dude, oh my God, he was amazing. I don't know why people are so down on him.
I'm not down on him at all.
Dude,
I didn't want to reach for him at the five spot.
He had a 50-point game last year.
Nuh-uh.
Did you know that?
No, he didn't.
What do you mean he didn't?
49.6.
Oh my God, 49.6. All right. Well, he had that, which is crazy. If you think about it there. But with that being said, how do you feel about the draft board so far in the first round? Any surprises there?
Not really. This is kind of how the first round should look.
I agree. What about
I got no
Saquon?
complaints. Saquon was a little early, but I don't hate that pick.
Okay.
I mean, running backs are the hardest thing to find, and he got a good one.
That is true as well. That is true as well. All right, guys. We got Lamb going off the board, Chase Brown, and then Genty with Hampton there going off the board as well. Chad, get out of here. Hey, I was hoping he'd get to me at the 108. Who are you talking about, Huff? Jonathan Taylor? Oh, Jonathan Taylor probably. But James Cook goes there off the board. Derrick Henry at the 2-4. Saquon and Henry combo there. How do you feel about that?
That's a good combo.
You like that combo?
Yeah, that's a good 1-2 punch at running back. It's easy to find wide receiver value. He doesn't have to worry about running backs anymore.
I agree, but they're both really old, man. Do we trust those old running backs there?
Ooh, dang it! That's who I was gonna pick.
K9, wow, if K9 fell to you, that would have been crazy work. But see, this is exactly why I want running back here, because there's no good wide running back options left. I'm fine with either of these wide receivers. Wow, you took Josh Jacobs? Okay, I mean, I'll take AJ Brown there. I think you should run with Rice or London, to be honest. or even
I gotta get a
McBride.
running. I gotta get a running back.
That is true. That is also true.
I
That's
have
why
to get a running back.
I wouldn't have minded if you won with JT there because I feel like at the end of the second round, it's very hard for. Oh
Yeah.
wow, look at Neighbors going off the board there as well, guys. Dude, Neighbors has been climbing up every time we do this.
Neighbors
And
off the board.
dude, did you hear
Gotta
he's
refresh my-
practicing soon, I think, in full.
I know. I think he's gonna play week 1.
That is insanity, guys. I mean, that just boosts up. That just makes whose value better. That just makes Dart's value even better, doesn't it? Right? That's what I
Absolutely.
was thinking. But we'll see how everything goes there, guys. All right. I am picking here at pretty soon here. I do have my guy here. I have 2 of my guys here, but I did say I was gonna go with something else here because I don't think at the 5-4 I'll have somebody that I want. With that being said, I do think I'm gonna go with Javante here. I know Rice is also available here, which is very, very nice, but I'm gonna take Javante. Wow, you skipped on Rice to take Brees Hall?
I need running backs.
I
I'm
get
sorry.
that, but wow, man. I mean, Rice is still available. Kyron goes off the board as well, guys. This is
I would have taken
I have
Nico Collins over Rice.
wow. That's also a very, very hot take there. Tell me why you like Nico over Rashi Rice.
I think that Cyrus Allen is going to get a lot more work than people think.
Cyrus
I think Xavier
Allen.
Worthy is going to get more work than people think. I don't know. I don't necessarily love Rashid Rice.
Wow. Hey, I mean, I respect that take. I respect the take. All right. Talk to me about the second round. Any surprises there in the second round?
I really don't love George Pickens going so early.
Why is that?
I think it's really hard to support 2 elite wide receivers on one team. Same reason why I don't love like T. Higgins and situations like that. The only exception would be is if you can get them at value. I just don't like taking wide receiver 2s on a team with my second round pick. I'd want to get a bona fide wide receiver 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Your
don't blame
Nico
you.
Collins, your Devontae Smith, your Chris Olave, Malik Neighbors. I like those.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all for liking those players. I mean, they're very good players. With that being said, talk to me about the fourth round now. It has passed. Any surprise picks there for you?
Bucky Irving. I don't like that pick. I was glad that Jeremiah Love got drafted because I didn't want to take him.
Would you have taken him over Josh Jacobs?
No.
No. What about
I
over
was thinking
Brees
about going
Hall?
with Brees Hall instead of. I was thinking about going with Brees Hall instead of Josh Jacobs,
Wow.
and then he
Okay.
fell back to me at the 3-5.
Okay, that's
Dang it, I
spicy.
wanted Zay Flowers.
I don't feel like Zay would have made it there at the 4-8 for you.
Yeah, I know. I was
You know,
hoping.
that's why we got to think about who's going to be. That's why I went with running back first, even though I think Puka is a better player than, Christian McCaffrey. And I think Puka's he's younger, you know what I mean? But I just feel like,
I see another guy I really
I don't know.
want.
All right,
I'll be
Etienne does go off the
happy.
board. I think Etienne's pretty good there as well. Look at all these running backs going off the board now as well. The wide receivers are still available as well. Let's see what Chad does go here. Thor has a couple options here as well. Dude, the wide receiver value
Damn
here is
it.
crazy. I mean, Garrett
I
Wilson.
keep getting sniped.
Oh no, Garrett Wilson went off the board as well. Who are we thinking here?
Mike Evans
Oh,
or
okay.
McLaurin.
Clock is ticking. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take my guy and DeAndre Swift here. Just so I have my 3 running backs there. I knew you wanted him on maybe the 5-5 maybe, but I just
Samo has sniped me every time he's had a chance.
Thor, Samoan Thor. That's his name.
I was gonna take Walker, he takes him. I was gonna take McMillan, he takes him.
That's how it goes. I can 100% say Zay wasn't making it to him. Yeah, Zay wasn't making it back to him at all. Ted, I can see
Yeah,
Ted, but
it was just
dude, Ted at the 4-7 is very, very good. I feel like he shouldn't even have gone to the 4-7. You know what I mean?
agreed.
So I think that's a very good selection for him for sure. All right, and
I
then
was going to take Josh Allen if he came back to me at the 5-5,
okay, I respect that. All right, and then
but
Jalen
he
Waddle
don't.
does go off the board as well. Let's see who else is going to be available there.
Mm.
I have a couple options on my hand as well, guys. Couple options on my hand as well. Let me see who I'm going to go with. All right, Tuden goes off the board. Wow, I was hoping T. Higgins would make it back to me, guys. I'll be completely honest. I was hoping T. Higgins would make it back to me. I have so much
We take
Devontae,
some tight
guys.
ends.
I have
We
so much
take some tight
Devontae.
ends.
I'm not taking tight ends. I'm going to take Terry McLaurin here at the 5-4.
Damn it.
Just so I have two of my wide receivers. I would usually go with Devontae Adams over Terry McLaurin, but I just have so much Devontae Adams that it just it just scares me a little bit at that point.
I knew that they were not coming back in the 6. I figured why not get one.
Yeah, I don't mind the Loveland pick. I thought you were gonna go with Price, to be honest, there, but I don't hate it. I don't hate the Loveland
I'm
pick.
not reaching for Price.
Yeah, but do you see what I mean? The 1-5 isn't like an amazing draft spot. I think 1-5 is probably one of the weakest draft spots.
Yeah, it's hard.
If the McCaffrey doesn't fall to you, like I don't mind the 1-9 because I feel like the end
My
of the draft is better.
My draft would have gone completely differently had you not taken Christian McCaffrey.
But you say you didn't mind. You say you didn't mind who I took there.
I wanted McCaffrey, but I was okay with Puka. I just had to completely. It just changes my draft strategy
Exactly.
completely.
Yep. Especially here at the earlier rounds, man. If I took Puka Nacua there, I couldn't take any running backs there at the 2-9. And then if I did take what's the word for it? AJ Brown, then I would be stuck with two running backs with Javonte and DeAndre Swift, and I wouldn't have a running back at the 5-4 for Scary Terry. You know what I mean? Especially,
Yeah,
you just gotta. I'm just trying to predict how the draft is going, and so far it's been going how I thought it was gonna go. I would have been fine with Dave Montgomery or DeAndre Swift. Who do you have higher, Montgomery or DeAndre Swift in your rankings?
Montgomery.
Okay, I respect that. I just Montgomery's O line just really is not amazing. House says I was hoping that
Yeah,
Warren or Loveland would get to me though. Yeah, it is a 2-flex league, so you can go ahead and reach for some guys there for sure. I don't mind that at all. All right, Rome Odunze, man. Rome is such a good pick. I think Rome's gonna keep climbing up. The more healthy he does get, I actually really don't mind Rome in the 5th round anymore. I think he could be the wide receiver 1 there. Chuba Hubbard, Carnell Tate, and Jalen Warren. Chuba Hubbard's going pretty early as well. Who are you thinking here? Getting back to you, are you thinking of another running back, maybe wide receiver? Talk to
I
me
think I
throughout
do need
your
to get
thought.
another running back, but I'm just gonna look at what's the best available.
I mean, the guy that I'm you should get Tony Pollard here. It's
That's
not a doubt.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's not a doubt for Tony Pollard here. Thankfully Marvin Harrison is available here, and you guys know I'm a big fan of Marv this year at where
I was
he's
also
going.
thinking Marvin Harrison.
So I would have been fine with Pollard or Marv at my spot if you weren't gonna take Pollard. Like if you took Marv, I would have been fine with Pollard there as well. I just think Pollard has some upside as well, you know?
Agreed.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at how the rest of the draft is unfolding, guys. Parker Washington goes there at the 6th. Do you think Parker is the wide receiver 1 there, broski?
It's gonna be so spread out. I mean, it's a coin flip on who's gonna be the number 1 there.
And
I don't even know
that's
if there is gonna be a true number 1 there.
and that's what scares me, guys. That's what scares me.
Agreed.
All right, and then J.K. Dobbins goes off the board as well with Rico Dottle there at the 6-12, guys. All right, let's see how this is gonna go. All right, and then Jordan Tyson goes off the board as well there at the 7-1.
I do not know where to go here.
I don't love what I'm seeing either.
What do I do?
I'm gonna go with Alec Pierce here. I just don't think he's gonna come back to me there at the 8-9, and I don't mind having him on my bench until he is healthy. So I'm gonna go with Pierce there. Who are you thinking?
Thinking Malik Lemon.
That's not bad at all. I was gonna go with Malik Lemon as well. I just think for upside, he's really, really well. But I don't
I
know if
love
I.
how I basically gotten you to change what his first name is.
You didn't get me to change his name. It's just an inside meme.
He is Malik. He is Malik.
Yeah. All right. Malik Lemon just sounds better than Makai Lemon. You know what I mean? Makai.
Yeah,
Malik.
Malik.
Mal-
Malik Lemon. Leak Lemon.
yeah. All right. What about the sixth round? What are some of your favorite? Not favorite, but what are some of your better picks in the sixth round and some of the weaker picks in the sixth round?
I like the Carnell Tate pick. I like my Tony Pollard pick and your Marvin Harrison pick. Rico Dowdle's probably some pretty good value there. I was hoping Jonathan Brooks was going to make his way back, but he just hasn't been falling.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And then
I like
Godwin
some of these
goes
picks in the 7th round.
like what? Talk to me. Like Josh Downs here at the 7-12, for
I love
example.
the Downs. I love the Wilson. I love the Godwin. I love the Jonathan Brooks. Like, there were some really good picks in this round.
I agree. Hoff did take Quentin Johnson there as well. How do you feel about Lamar there at the 6-5? Would you have taken him at the 6-8 if he was available?
No,
Why not?
I'm going to wait for a quarterback unless one falls to me.
Okay. I respect it. All right, guys. With that being said, Kenny Gainwell goes off the board with Michael Pittman. I feel like we have Darth. I feel like Moogie is drafting for us right now. They're at the not for us, but for Darth Raider. There, that is literally Moogie's draft right there. Good replicate of Moogie's draft right there. All right, Kenny Gainwell, Joe Burrow goes there at the 8-3 as well.
God damn it.
You wanted Burrow?
I wanted Joey. Well, now I got to find a different plan.
All right, what are we thinking?
I don't know. I might go with another running back.
All right. I mean, yeah, Blake Corum would be nice. Kyle Monangai. Kyle Pitts is still available here. I don't know if you're gonna go with double tight end. I don't think you are, but that wouldn't be a bad pick there. Rashad White goes off the board as well. JCM, Kyle Monangai. Who are you thinking here?
I'm thinking good value. It's in the 8th.
Right, I'm gonna go with Blake Corum here, guys, just for in case somebody gets hurt there. I don't mind it. Yeah, Pitts in the 8th isn't bad. I got him at the 9-10 last draft, and it was a $100 league. Can you believe that? I got Kyle Pitts at the 9-10 in a $100 league.
That is nuts.
Yeah, I was really happy with that. But my wide receivers were all questionable there. I had Brian Thomas. I didn't know who I had there.
Got my next pick.
All right, Jaden Reed goes off the board as well. Jaden Reed off the board. Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, let me see who I'm gonna be taking. Tavion has a couple options here.
Oh, come on, dude.
Okay, those aren't bad picks at all. I think with the people left on the board, I'm not too scared of who I'm gonna take.
And I don't think I'm getting sniped.
Yeah, because I'm not taking
I really
your guy.
don't think. I guarantee you're not taking my guy.
I know, because I don't want that guy.
You don't even know who that guy is.
I know who that guy is.
I'll bet you $100 you don't know who I'm taking.
Bro. You telling me you don't want what's Jalen Hurts there?
Nope.
Or okay, I don't think you're gonna take Kelsey here, but I was hoping Laporta would fall to me. I'm not taking Kelsey. I usually don't do this, guys, but I think the value is very, very good to pass up here. Oh man, should I do it?
I'm not gonna risk this guy coming back to me.
I'm gonna take JD here, guys. At the 9-4, Debo. Wow. Talk to me about the Debo pick there. How do you? You know why I took Jaden Daniels?
Why?
Because I have Terry McLaurin.
That's a good pick.
A,
That's a good combo.
a little stackaroo, guys, for the people. I usually don't take quarterbacks early, but I was like, you know what? Why not do something different there? Why not do something different? I was looking at something else. I was hoping Sam Laporta would be available to me actually, but I didn't mind going ahead with JD Daniels there, stacking him with Terry McLaurin. All right, talk to me about the 8th round. Who do you like in the 8th round?
I like the Joe Burrow pick. I really wanted him. I like the Michael Pittman pick. I think he's going to get a lot of work in the slot. Some good value running back picks like Bill and Rashad White. I like my Kyle Pitts pick. That's about it. I like the Wan'Dale Robinson pick too.
All right. All right. What are the picks you don't like?
I don't love the Kenny Gainwell pick. I don't love the Blake Corum pick unless, well, he does. Oh yeah, I don't like the Blake Corum pick. Those would probably be the ones I don't like.
Okay, I respect
Quarterbacks are going off the board here, and I was kind of hoping
they
wouldn't.
are. They are. I mean, Herbert is gonna be a great pick there as well. Caleb, Dart, but I mean, you still have some solid quarterbacks left on the board there. Dak Prescott, T-Law, Mahomes.
I'm getting a good one still, just not the one that I had planned on getting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, Jacoby is still falling, guys. Jacoby is getting on the older side. It just depends on what people want to do here. I mean, I was hoping Kittle would make it back to me. I was really hoping Kittle would make it back to me. KC goes off the board as well. Jacoby does go there at the 10-6. I think that's very good value for Jacoby. Chad, I think you have to take T-Law or Mahomes here. I don't think he's coming back to you. Because I don't know if Jalen Coker was the right option either there, to be honest.
The way I look at it is there's only one guy that doesn't have a quarterback before it comes back to me. So
what guy is that?
I'm just gonna weigh it and see what happens.
Oh my God. I went with Jordan Addison. I don't even know what I'm doing there.
I know you don't like Addison.
I hate Addison.
Everybody got like Jaden Higgins.
Everybody
got sniped. I would rather had Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, everybody got
Romeo Dobbs is sitting there.
Yeah, J-Ram needs a quarterback here. And to be honest, with the quarterback value still left on the board, I don't know if I would mind. I don't know if I would. Like, I don't mind taking 2 quarterbacks here as well, doing a little
cat strategy.
Pick. And Romeo Dobbs does go off the board there at the 10-11. And then Woody Marks.
Yeah. I'm going to get my guy. I'm not worried. I'm glad that I went with Coker.
Okay.
I mean, shit, I could almost wait. I might wait another round for quarterback.
Wow. Stafford. That came out of nowhere. Stafford. All right, guys. I'm gonna take Diggs here. Stafford really surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna wait another round. I'm gonna wait another round. I'm gonna wait another. And what? And get what? Jared Goff.
Exactly. I was gonna maybe take Isaiah Likely.
Oh yeah.
Because I need a third tight end.
Yeah, I do need another tight end as well, but I'm not really too worried about that. But all right. But with that being said, brother. Hoff wants to review there. Can you go ahead and take care of his team?
Where's he at?
He's going to be at the 1-8, James Cook.
All right. You got a great running back room. You got a good receiver room. You got great value at tight end. I don't know why you stack those quarterbacks, but I don't hate it. Nothing wrong with having a backup plan. I do really like this team. I'm going to go 7.0.
All right. I respect it. I think, Hoff, you have a very good team, bro. You have good running backs, good wide receivers. You have a good quarterback and a good tight end. The only thing I'm worried about is your bench. Your bench, you have Rashad White and Casey Concepcion. I don't know if you can trust either of them, to be honest with you. And the Mahomes pick does have value, but I feel like you should trade him after the season. I give this team probably a 7.3, 7.4 out of 10. All right, guys. Last call for reviews. Does anybody else want to review?
I have no idea what to do.
Let's see what's going on here. Who are you thinking on the way back?
Hmm, I think you know who I'm going to take.
Oh, come
Ooh.
on, dude.
Goff does go off the board there. All right, and Jelly Naylor is a very solid pick there. I'm thinking Ricky Pearsall here, maybe.
Good one.
You know what? I have no Godson, guys. I have 0 Godson shares. To be honest, guys, I don't mind taking Godson here. Maybe he's gonna do something, maybe not. Now my tight end is definitely on the weaker side, for sure. I can definitely see that. But I feel like I had to go ahead and take Jaden Daniels here at the 9-4. Maybe the Blake Corum. Maybe I should have, instead of Blake Corum, maybe took a Harold Fannin there instead, or a Sam Laporta there instead. But I think just to buff up my bench a little bit, I didn't mind taking Blake Corum there. But with that being said, who else wants to review? I think, yeah, no one. Oh, Matt wants to review, Chad. After you pick, go
I
ahead.
got a
Yep.
pick coming up. Okay.
All right, let's see who else. All right. Draft. He's already taken.
I'm not seeing really anybody that I love.
Let me see who I'm thinking here as well. What I can say is I don't like anybody available. I will say that I don't like anybody available right now. I'm surprised you didn't take Stribling earlier. Why'd you take Cooper
I
there?
like him because I think he's going to win the wide receiver 2 job there.
Omar Cooper? Even if he
Whereas-
does, but Geno Smith, I feel like isn't really.
Yeah, but I'd rather have a wide receiver 2 than a wide receiver 3.
You think Debo? You think Stribling becomes a wide receiver 3 now with Debo?
Yeah,
You don't think Debo is fat?
I think he is fat, but I think they're going to use him because he's familiar versus a rookie.
That does make sense. All right, talk to me about Matt Silva's team, bro. How do you feel about his team?
See, where's that at?
He's 110.
Okay. I like it. I mean, he's got a good running back room. Going receiver back to back. He's got a great receiver room. Great quarterback room. I mean, this is probably my favorite team so far. The only thing he's really lacking at is tight end. But he could, yeah, I mean, it's a very solid team. I'm going to go with a tight end away from being closer to an 8, but I'm going to go with like a 7.3 on this team.
I agree. I think me and Matt waited for a tight end a little too long there. He does take AJ Barner there as well. Baker Mayfield goes off the board. I might need a second QB as well, because if Jaden Daniels gets hurt, I'm kind of screwed there as well. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that was going to be my pick. See, you see how many times he snipes me? It is crazy.
Antonio Williams?
Yeah.
Malik Washington isn't a bad pick either. I'm probably gonna go with Schultz here, guys.
If they don't sign a receiver, that could be a great pick.
But what are the chances of them not signing that receiver? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Diggs is still available. I mean, dude, I think people are forgetting that 49ers have Christian Kirk. You know that, right?
Yeah, but his
People are
best years are behind
forgetting.
him.
I mean, he's still the slot guy there. I mean, who else is the slot guy besides him? So he's a slot guy. Mike Evans is the Z guy or the X guy. And then Stribling or Debo have to be one of those players. You know what I mean? So Stribling isn't the slot guy there. In my opinion, he isn't the slot guy. All right, guys, is KC Stribling or Douglas available? No, none of them are available. I wish. Washington is a bust. Wow. Injury prone Christian Kirk. He might be injury prone, guys. He might be injury prone, but he's still Christian Kirk. If he stays decently healthy, he could be that guy. All right, guys, with that being said, man, shout out to everybody for being here. I appreciate y'all. Trust me, I'm a Dolphins fan. Who would you target then, Joshua, as a wide receiver there? You know, if it's not Malik Washington, who would you target? You can't target Chris Bell. Can't really target anybody there. All right, but with that being said, Tavion, J-Ram, Gus, Chad, Thor, Rowdy, Hoff, Jason, Silva, Mixer, and Darth. Thank you guys for drafting with us. I appreciate y'all. Chad, big shout out to you for co-hosting, broski. I do appreciate you as well. And I hope you have a great rest of your day if I don't see you again.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, my brother. Take care.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're doing another draft after this, so you guys are more than welcome to join if you guys would like to join. Target Tyreek. Douglas. This guy? I don't know what he's gonna do there. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Joshua, come join in. Come co-host with us. I'm curious to see how a Dolphins fan thinks. I do live in Miami, so you know I'm not a Dolphins fan, but I do live here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all, and have a great day. Did this dude just draft? Yeah, he's